Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a slightly different video. We're going to be talking a little bit about the situation going on between Palworld and Nintendo. I know it has just kind of come out that they have, or a lawsuit has been filed. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit because Palworld is kind of the main thing that I play. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to just kind of run around, catch some pals. I've tried to record this once already, but I may or may not have hit the record button. So we're going to start off by fighting the Chillet here, and then I'm going to run around and catch some pals while we talk about this. So to start off here, the first thing I'd like to mention is the fact that the lawsuit is not about like the this is going horribly. This is going really bad. It's not about the copyright infringement of like the pals looking similar, which is what everyone thought it was going to be about. It is instead about game mechanics that game mechanic patents that Nintendo has, and how Palworld has mechanics that are really, really close to that, or almost identical. We don't exactly know what mechanics Palworld is being sued for, because as the Palworld official account, where'd the chili go? I don't see the chillet. Super weird. Okay, I guess we'll move on. But as I was saying, it's on the mechanics of or game mechanics of Palworld that is what Palworld is being sued for. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what exactly this entails for Palworld. I seriously doubt that the game will get taken completely offline permanently. Maybe they take it offline for... Oh my gosh, we're dead again. Maybe they take it offline for a brief period to, if they need to change like a mechanic or something, or change how something works. I can see that happening for sure, but I don't think it's gonna affect Palworld like permanently, you know? Also, I think that depending on how the lawsuit goes, of course, the kind of future of like creature catcher games could kind of be affected, because like there's obviously a lot of creature catcher games out there, smaller ones, kind of bigger ones. I don't know if you'd count Ark as a creature catcher, but they do kind of have like a mechanic that's vaguely similar with the cryopods. But I mean, Temtem, for example, that's one that came out not too long. Okay, maybe like a year ago or something like that. But it's very, very similar to Pokemon. In fact, more similar than I think Palworld is. But I mean, Nintendo's done nothing about that. So, and as for the like future games that, you know, have yet to be developed or anything, I think that might stifle the creativity of some games that maybe are planned to release or people wanted to make, just because they're afraid of getting hit by Nintendo, which I guess didn't really stop Palworld. So, you know, who am I to say anything about that? Because clearly Nintendo did not go after them for that. Let me throw out this. Okay. Nice. So I guess we'll see what happens, but you know, the future of, oh my gosh, I'm getting beat up this time. The future of creature catcher games could be very, 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 very limited, I guess. And the reason I feel like it happened to Palworld and hasn't happened to games like Temtem is for two main reasons. First of all, Palworld got really, really, really big. It had 2 million, more than 2 million concurrent players on Steam, as I'm sure a lot of people know already. And also, with that, it made a lot of money. And the other reason I think that they might be getting sued by Nintendo is because Palworld got picked up by... This is going really bad. Palworld got picked up by Sony to not be published by Sony or anything, but to make like merch and content involving Palworld that is not video games. So plushies, music, maybe an anime or something. I know Aniplex is involved in that somehow. I'm not sure exactly how, but I know they're involved. So I think maybe Nintendo sees Palworld as like a threat to the Pokemon company and would like to get rid of them sooner rather than later, which, I mean, it would make sense to get rid of competition. That's what people do. But, oops. Oh well. I do think it is very scary for the future of games similar to Palworld and Pokemon. And you know, I'm a big fan of Pokemon, and I'm sure a lot of other people are too, so I don't really want to see anything bad happen to Pokemon either, but I'd like Palworld to be active competition for Pokemon and make Pokemon be better, ideally. That is the ideal situation, I think. Oops. I talked very briefly about the future of Palworld and what I think might happen to it. But I think that we will not see a complete shutdown. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I can't hit this guy at all. Let me try this. I don't think we'll see a complete shutdown. I just don't think that's gonna be something that happens. It's too big at this point, and I'm sure that Nintendo will settle well, Palworld will settle with Nintendo before it reaches that point. But what it could mean is, how I discussed earlier, possible... I can't hit this guy. He's too small. Stay in the ball. Come on. Come on. In. This catches for sure. Cool. And just like that, that's something that might be patented, actually, the 3 shakes. I know that's unique to Pokemon, and I don't know if that's something that's part of their patent. But back to what I was saying is, I don't think Palworld is going to disappear permanently. It might change a little. The catching mechanics might change. We might change from, like, Pal Spheres to Pal Cubes. We're not exactly sure what what patent is going to be affecting the, or is part of the lawsuit. So, we'll find out whenever that information comes out. And, yeah, so I think, like, best case scenario, either Palworld wins and, you know, nothing happens, which I don't think is gonna happen, or they just have to change, like, a mechanic in the game to, get around, Pokemon's patent, which I think is probably what will happen, or they'll just settle and pay Pokemon out, to use their, to license their patent, which is probably most likely. And, you know, the reason I think it's most likely is because Nintendo has a pretty big track record for winning their suits, at least ones they have started. So I do feel like this is something that they're gonna win, or at least make Palworld settle for. I do think since Palworld is kind of backed by Sony at this point, they have a better chance. But I mean, Japanese law, since it's being held in Tokyo court, I think that it is probably pretty likely that Palworld will win, or they'll just settle. So, and as for kind of this channel, what I'm doing here, obviously I'm creating Palworld content, but even if Palworld goes away or whatever, or changes at all, like, I'm still gonna be doing what I'm doing right now. I don't plan to stop playing it or anything. If it does go away, then I mean, there's plenty of other games out there that I love to play or have been wanting to play, and you know, I'll play them. So I'm still gonna be around. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for kind of the Palworld discussion at the moment. We don't really have any new information regarding it, as far as I'm aware. That's kind of all the stuff that's come out recently, and I just kind of wanted to roughly go over it, just kind of my thoughts and whatever on it. So I think I will run right on over here and see if there's anything else I want to catch. Maybe this. But yeah, hopefully things go well. I don't want to see such an innovation on creature catchers like just disappear because of one lawsuit. I think that would be really sad, to be honest, because I think this game is absolutely worth people checking out if they enjoy Pokemon as much as I do. And I'm sure a lot of people have been playing Pokemon for as long as I have, or even longer for sure, because I only started at Generation 4 when I was younger, and have gone back to play the Generation 1 through 3. And I know people have been playing the game since Gen 1 came out, and I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way I do, how this is definitely a step in the right direction for what Pokemon could be, you know? So, I want to see Pokemon kind of take inspiration from this game, like this game took inspiration from Pokemon. And if they could both become better because of each other, and there's good competition, I think that's the best thing that could happen, for sure. I would love to see both games improve, because they compete with each other in the same kind of creature catcher environment. So that'd be super cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm hopeful. I don't want to see Palworld go away. And I want to see Pokemon get better. I feel like they're two sides of the same coin, right? And of course, like, there's gonna be different things that are different between the two games always, but they do have many overlapping things, including some designs, which is to Palworld's fault for sure. Like the Anubis, I think, is what the PAL is called. Like, obviously the overlapping design with Lucario is very, very, very close, but there's a reason Pokemon's not suing for copyright, because they probably couldn't win. That's what I'm assuming. But hopefully both games become better, or both series, I guess, if Palworld becomes a series. Both become better because of this, and I hope one doesn't get squashed by the other, because that would really suck. I want to see, like, good competition for Pokemon, because it's a series I love and a series I want to get better. So hopefully things go well. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I guess we'll see what happens. If I feel like I need to make another video talking about it, just to share my thoughts, I will, for sure. But for now, this is kind of it. And yeah, caught a couple of extra pals today. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.